Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to this week's edition of the ABL Highlights program. I'm your host, P Double, and we begin Week 7 action in Singapore Indoor Stadium, where the season-leading Slingers will play host to the neighboring rivals, the KL Dragons. The Dragons are coming off last week's loss to the Patriots and look to improve their record, while the Slingers are looking to keep ahead of the Patriots in the season standings by winning this one at home. Singapore wins the tip-off at the start of the game, but it's KL's new starter, Roel Hungatan, who opens the scoring for his side as he hits the tough turnaround jumper. A steal at center court by Rudy Linganai sets up a nice assist for Fadsmir as they get an easy score on the fast break. Singapore getting in the game as Kyle Jeffers goes to work on the inside, pounding it inside the paint. And Marcus Ng helps the Slingers to keep it close with this drive to the hole. The Dragons wait patiently on the offense and pass it around until the open man is able to take the shot, and Fadsmir gets another basket early in the game. Michael LeBlanc on the other end with a step-back jumper to get on the board for the Slingers. Both Chris Quete and Michael LeBlanc dial from long distance as they trade blows and each hit from beyond the arc. But the defensive intensity picks up as Al Vergara gets the steal and goes in uncontested for the score. And Marcus Ng comes up with a three-point opportunity as he gets fouled off the pump fake and the layup. Defense on the other end as KL capitalizes off the steal and Chuan Chin Wee scores an open layup on the fast break. Wei Jian Hong with the drive to keep the score tied midway through the first quarter. But the Dragons keep the pressure on as Batu Malai gets this score off the glass and sets up Shi Fai Lo in the corner for the basket. Another 2 points for the Slingers, but the Dragons are able to match them on the other end to keep the slight lead. A long pass ahead by Jeffers gives Singapore an easy score. But KL is red hot right from the start of the game as Rudy hits another shot from the outside to keep the streak going. Al Vergara driving from the left side to hit a tough layup over two defenders. And then with the spin move and almost hits another tough shot, but his miss is tipped in nicely by Jeffers. Rudy gets himself open for another shot and another basket, as Fadsmir also helps the cause by making one of his own. Chris Quete making his way to the basket, but is called for traveling as he takes one too many steps in the lane. Jeffers finds Vergara in the corner for the three-point shot. And here Vergara takes advantage of the 3-on-2 fast break with a nice assist to Hong. But luck is with the Dragons as Fadsmir banks one in off the backboard. And Quete finds an open Jamal Brown inside for the score. It's a slim 1-point lead for KL at the end of the first quarter, but they managed to build it into a 7-point lead by halftime, thanks to some easy baskets led by Rudy Linganai. At the halftime break, it's the Dragons 41 to the Slingers 34. Second half action begins as the Slingers try to fight back with Hong scoring on the inside. And next with LeBlanc hitting one from three-point range. And Hong with another tough finish, beating his defender. But Rudy, still with the hot hand, hits this floater to end the run. Hong with a quick spin move, but KL showing their defensive skills as Brown sends away his layup attempt. But they get this next one with Vergara finishing the break. Rudy with the missed shot, but Hungatan cleans up the glass and gets the offensive putback. The Dragons showing their inside game now as Brown gets it in the post and powers it in over his defender, gets the basket and the foul. KL starts to build on their lead in the third quarter as they go on a run, starting with the three from Rudy. Then Chris Quete making a very difficult scoop shot. And the Dragons make it a double-digit lead. Wong with an open score from the corner. But the Dragons seem to have it going their way with this tough shot from Rudy. And another three-point scoring opportunity from big man Jamal Brown. Quete with a long-distance shot from the outside, which is matched by one from Hong on the other end. But Brown making his presence felt as he hits for 2 of his 14 points here. Quete steps back and drains another 3 here. And the Dragons hold a 13-point lead by the end of the third quarter with just 1 quarter remaining to play. Rudy is simply unstoppable as he makes another open jumper. But Vergara gets one to go for his Slingers the other way. An easy putback for Quete here as he cleans up the play. And Rudy shows that he can finish a play on the inside with this nice give and go, scoring 2 of his game-high 21 points. Kyle Jeffers with a moderately quiet game in this one, but he banks this shot in for the score. Marcus Ng with the basket here as the Slingers try to cut the deficit, which has grown to as much as 21 points here in the fourth quarter. Jeffers with the offensive rebound for the putback, but Rudy's crossover leaves his defense behind as he creates his own scoring opportunity. The Slingers work the ball around for the score. But once again, big Jamal Brown in the middle denies Marcus Ng's layup attempt and sends it out of bounds. And on the other end, Brown receives a nice pass from Rudy for yet another 3-point chance. The Slingers cut the lead late in the game with the help of a basket by Wong, and Jeffers cleaning up his missed shot with a nice one-handed finish. LeBlanc gets it down low for 2, and Wong hits another long-distance shot. But the KL Dragons are too strong on this day as they cause an upset and defeat the Singapore Slingers at home with a final score of 84-74, handing the Slingers only their second loss of the season. Here's what both coaches had to say.
I didn't expect to win. And actually the whole team, they want to win. That's it.
No, we struggled today. I must say, I must give a lot of credit to the Dragons. I thought they shot the ball very well, and that gave them a lot of confidence, and you could just see that as the game went on, they were just growing and growing. We had a couple of opportunities to cut into what was happening, but I think we let ourselves down a little bit on a couple of occasions, and they just took most of the opportunities.